Hello YouTube, D-Decken here, and after playing Civ for a couple hours, I opened up Duel Links on my phone and saw that there was a brand new Pick-a-Gift. And my response was, wait, what? Awesome! I then looked the list over, and then my reaction became, wait, what? Why? So, this is probably, dare I say, one of the most why Pick-a-Gifts that I've seen in a very long time. And I'm not saying why as in like the release schedule. No, that was the last two Pick-a-Gifts. The last two Pick-a-Gifts, they were very much a why in terms of why are we getting it now when we should have got this like a week ago. Whether it's for the Duel Links anniversary or for like Bunny Day, we should have got this like a week ago and they would have made sense and be fine. This one, again, we got this like last Pick-a-Gift was 6.5 weeks ago. We're in due for one. This is very much a why in terms of like the cards, in terms of like a lot of things. So like let's talk about the minor one thing first. I joke about this every time, but like day 1 like gems and gate keys, day 6 gems and gate keys, 50 for 2,000, 30 for 2,000. Like that makes no sense. Balance it. But more importantly, the cards. Like so on days 2 and 3, they usually are considered the returning card days. Usually they are featured for cards that have been the pick before, or last week, or last time, and they get recycled for this time. And this time we've gotten Mass Knight level 5 and Mass Knight level 7. So Mass Knight level 5 and 7 were both featured and returned already on the Pick-a-Gift. It's very much possible that you've already had 2 copies of level 5 and possibly 1 copy of level 7. So, in other words, this is your opportunity to get your 3rd copy of 5 and maybe your 2nd copy of 7, all without needing to like choose between this one and gems, which is cool. The problem with that is between the first release and now, there have been special card tickets that offered you glossy and prismatic copies of these cards. So, in theory, there's a chance that you've already probably have gotten the glossy and prismatic copies of these cards, like I have. There's a chance you've already got them. So, had you not, this is your chance, of course, to get the 2nd copy of level 7 and level 5, which I think is kind of cool. The wait, what, why comes from the fact that last Pick-a-Gift, we got Don the Loot as a card. And yes, granted, there's a card right now, there's a special card ticket right now where you can use him to get a glossy copy of Don's Loot, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. But this was supposed to be your chance to get a 2nd copy of Don's Loot. Where is he? Why aren't we getting Don's Loot? Wait, what? Why aren't we getting Don's Loot? Why are we getting the Masked Knights again? And that makes no sense. Like, why? And then there's the new cards, which, dare I say, I really hope they don't come back around again for the next Pick-a-Gift. I really, really do not want them to come back around for the next Pick-a-Gift. And they are Different Dimension Dynamite and the other card. So Different Dimension Dynamite is a card that unfortunately got nerfed after the post-sexual damage cut. And what I mean is, if you take a look, it says inflict 150 damage. The original card of this card says 50 damage for every banished card your opponent controls. Which, unless you're running a deck that specifically banishes your opponent cards like maybe Metaphys or even Blue Eye Spirit or Spirit of White, unless you're running cards that specifically banish your opponent's cards, the card is just a trap card that may burn your opponent for like a little bit of damage. That's fine, but after the cut, this card burns your opponent for like a little bit of less damage. Like, I understand, like, this card you might be able to like abuse. Like, if you get 10 of your opponent's cards, you can burn them for 3,000 damage. That sounds like a lot, but at the same time, there's a lot of work putting into it, and if your opponent's running a deck that happens to be banish it's a good way to like counter them. It's like, I understand the nerf, but it's like an unnecessary nerf. Especially with like a lot more back row removal that they're adding with Harpies and all that. Harpies, MST, this card is not a needed nerf. And it got nerfed. And unfortunately, they're offering it now. So this was either a login reward or a bingo reward. I forget which one it was. So there's a chance you could have gotten this. And once again, there's also a chance you've probably already gotten the glossy version of this card from, special tickets, which, it's cool. So in other words, this card is not necessarily needed to grab. Like, if you get a 2nd copy of this card, or this is your first chance getting it, cool, but it's not like, it's like, wait, what, why? Why this card? Like, why Different Dimension Dynamite? Why couldn't this be like something different? Like, I understand this is like an event card, sure, fine, but why? And also, the other card, Baby Dragon. So, what makes me mad about this card is, this card actually, there was like a little, okay, let me explain this. So, in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal anime, however you want to pronounce it, there was a moment in the anime where, kind of following the trope of Well, not really. Zexal like based a lot of it, like a lot of its early stuff based on the original Yu-Gi-Oh. It's kind of like meant to be like a mirror between the two, but like there was an episode where one character gave the main character Baby Dragon as like as a gift, and the main character was like, "Oh, I don't have that many Exceed monsters. This is cool, thank you." And then the opponent, what is it? The character then tricked the main character into like putting it in their deck so they can use it against them, kind of like Weevil Underwood did to Joey Wheeler in the original, in like I think Battle City of Yu-Gi-Oh, which it's a fun little reference. And then the main character then proceeded to use Baby Dragon to win, and then he's used it like once or twice, occasionally, and it's pretty cool. I kind of wish this is a card I wish actually had like a unique skill that went along with it, so that you could bring it out easier and then use it. Like I think that'd be pretty cool. I think they'd be pretty cool. There isn't really a skill that's used for it, and that's fine. But overall, this is a really bad card. Like, maybe in Duel Links you can probably get this card to work. But the problem with this card is that it requires 3 level 1 monsters. And that's already a tall order to use in the actual card game. Like, there aren't too many decks that might actually want to go into Baby Dragon, or summon multiple level 1 monsters to specifically make Baby Dragon. There aren't many decks that actually do that. I think, what is it, Nightingale? Luderous Nightingale, or that deck uses a lot of level 1s, but they go into their own boss monsters to do things. This one doesn't. Like Baby Dragon has a decent effect. You detach a material to make a level 1 monster attack directly. That's what it does. It's very simple, very easy. The problem with Duel Links is you need to summon 4 level 1 monsters to even do this, to even use this card. And like, unless you're like Unknown Synchron to like summon Kinky Bio, revive a level 1 monster from your graveyard to go Baby Dragon, and then like special a level 1 monster from your hand somehow, or do something like that. Unless you're doing that, why? Like, that's a lot of work just to make a level 1 monster attack directly. And there are some neat cards that might get away with that, but Baby Dragon is not a card that. Baby Dragon is specifically designed as a card to use in like special unique skill or unique event like that. That's the cool factor of Baby Dragon. Otherwise, Baby Dragon is a wait, what? Why? It does not need to be here on the Pick a Gift. It's literally a card that, like, if it was a level of reward for Yuma, that it would make sense. It would make sense as a level reward, or even like a special drop, or even a card related to like flip the character flip when he comes in, if he ever gets introduced in the game, which maybe, like, he's kind of a troll character, so if he does enter the game, then that's fine. But like, well, so is Scud, but Scud's in the game, so if we can have Scud, I guess we can have Flip. But the point is, like, this is not a card that should be on the Pick a Gift. This is a card that should be featured for certain characters, and then used for certain characters' skills. This is not a card. This is not a card that should be on the Pick a Gift. This is a why is this card on the Pick a Gift? Like, unless this card was specifically a prismatic copy of the card, which it's not. This is not a prismatic copy. This is a regular copy. Why is this on the Pick a Gift? Wait, what? Why? Oh, jeez. Like, I don't want to bash on this card, because again, I like Baby Dragon as an anime card. I like it. It's a very much a troll-based card that you summon and then you use it. This is not a card you actually use. like with the skill level reduction, or I forget what it is, but if you reduce your monster's level down to 1 and then use Baby Dragon to use that monster to attack directly, that's cool. Like, Baby Dragon does have some uses in Duel Links. The problem, of course, is summoning Baby Dragon. Getting those 3 level 1 monsters to then summon Baby Dragon, to then summon your other monster, and then level reduction your monster down to 1 to then use Baby Dragon. Like, Baby Dragon has such a niche use in this game. It needs its own unique skill to go along with it. But again, it's like a wait, what? Why? It doesn't need to be here. Oh, jeez, why? And then, day 8. Hardest day of them all. I don't know what I'm picking, but what do you think of this Pick a Gift? Is this a head scratcher? Is this a Pick a Gift where you don't know what they're doing, why they're doing it? Where's John's loot? Let me know in the comments, and honestly, I hope you have a good night, because I need it. I need a good night.